Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon, Chair.
This is all you young lady, bala.
Just the joy, just pie.
I sent that one, yeah. I then if ready to pick up me, hala. Oh, I'm alone with me, la, baby.
Where Mary?
I'll point me, okay. Okay, again, that's why I repeat it, guys. So, all ready to die, but. မဖြစ်သေးမိကွာမဖြစ်သေးဘူးလားပြီးသေးလားမိကွာ
Oh,ပြီးပါပြီရှင်ဟိုကဟုတ်ပြီ
ဟွာပြီးလိုက်ဆိုအဲ့ဆိုဘာဖြစ်လို့ထောင်လေးခါနေဒါပေမဲ့သမီးအစင်မဖြစ်သေးဘူးပေါ့လို့လား
မဟုတ်ချင်အစီဖြစ်ပါအစီသိဖြစ်ပါပြီရှင်
Okay ကဲဒါဆိုလို့ရှိရင်စကြတော့မယ်ဆက်နေမှာတယ်ဒါလူစုပ်ပြီးနူရာတော့ကျန်သေးရနော်အဲ့တော့စလို့တော့ရပြီကဲဒါဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဘသူကအရင်စချင်လဲဘယ်သူမှအရင်မစားကြဘူးအဲ့တော့ random number တွေပြောပေးမယ်เนาะအဲ့တော့ loss တဲ့ချက်နာမည်ချရေးမယ်ပြီးတော့အဲ့နာမည်ရဲ့ဘေးမှာ randomly number လုပ်ပေးမယ်ပြီးရင် number ရွေးခိုင်းမယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ number ကြားရလို့ပြောပဲဒီတော့1နဲ့3လေးလည်းဒီမှာမင်းလိုက်လို့မရဘူးဆိုတော့နားလေနော်โอเคအဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်ရွေးကြည့်အောင်ဒီမှာ၄ယောက်ပဲရှိရနော်အဲ့တော့ချက်ချင်မှာလေ color လေးရှိရတာဆို color နဲ့ရွေးလို့ရတယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ color မှာချက်နံပါတ်ထိုးထားလိုက်မယ်တစ်ယောက်တစ်ယောက်ကြည့်ပြီးပေါ့အဲ့ဒါဆိုကဲအဲ့ဆိုရင်ခဏနော်နံပါတ်အရင်ရေးလိုက်အောင်ဟုတ်တရားထောက်ပါပြီဆိုတက်မွန်ထောက်ပါโอเคအဲ့ဒါဆိုတက်မွန်
မီး
ကျ
ပြော
န်
သွားတယ်တူ
မီးပြတ်သွားလားဟာလားโอเคဒါဆိုရင်ဒီမှာအကြောင်း color လေးတွေရှိတယ်ဒီမှာနံပါတ်လေးရေးထားတယ်ဒီနားမှာနော်သင်ရလားโอเคအဲ့တော့တစ်ယောင်ရွေးပေးအဲ့ဆိုဟိုအရင်ရွေးပေးချုပ်သူရင်ရွေးမလဲကျုပ်လေး
လိမ္မော
လိမ္မော်ရအောင် okay လိမ္မော်ရအောင် okay ကျိုးလေးလိမ္မော်ရအောင်4ဒါဆို you are not so မယ်
ရှင်နောက်ဆုံး
number 4 yes နောက်ဆုံးဒါဆိုရင်ဘယ်မှာလိမ္မော်ကောင်ဝါးရေ
green
green okay green က3 okay green က3ဒါဆိုရင်ဒါဝင်ပါနော်ဝင်ပါရဲ့ကျိုးလေးရဒါဆိုရင်ဟိုကမိကမသမီးပန်းရောင်နဲ့ဟိုကနဲ့ကြံမယ်အဝါနဲ့ကြံမယ်
ချက်အဝါလေးရှင်
အဝါအဝါတူဒါဆိုရင်တက်မွန်စားမှာပေါ့ကျမတို့ okay ဝီကဘာတူလာ
ခ
ဆို
ဏ
ရင်
ဆောက်လိုက်ခြင်းသူ
တက်မွန်ခဏဆောင်လိုက်မယ် yes မီးပြတ်သွားဆိုတော့ကန်ဆိုးသွားတယ်နော်ပန်းရောင်လေးဘယ်သူဘာလို့ပန်းရောင်လေးဘယ်မှမရွေးကြရလဲ
ပန်းအောင်ကြာဦးချင်
ပန်းရောင်မကြပန်းရောင်မကြရ okay Nora join လာပြီဒါဆိုရင် Nora က5ဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့နော်ဟဲ့တက်မမလာတော့လားမသိဘူးတက်မမလာဆိုတော့နံပါတ်2ကစရမှာနော်
အားချက်လာပြီလေသူလာလိုက်မယ်
ရှားလိုက်မယ်
2ကမေကပါနော်အကြောင်းနဲ့ဆိုနံပါတ်တွေဒီမှာအကုန်ရှိရယ်
အစား pink ကိုရွေးမလို့ဒီလားဘယ်သူမှမရွေးမဲ့အကြောင်းဆိုရ
pink က1ဟုတ်တယ်ဒီမှာ random ရေးလိုက်တာဒီစက်အဲ့တော့ Nora are you there
ဟုတ်ရှင်
ဟိုကကျွန်တော်တို့ presentation တော့သမီးပြီးသွားပြီလား ready ဖြစ်ပြီလား presentation ရှိရလေသမီးဒီနေ့ ready ဖြစ်ပြီလား PowerPoint presentation ရှိရ unit 10မှာအင်စာပေးထားတဲ့ဟာလေသမီးအဲ့ ready ဖြစ်ပြီလား
မသိဘူး
သမီးမသိဘူးလားဟဲ့တစ်ချက်ပြောတော့ပြောထားတယ်တော့ယူမသိဘူးလား okay အဲ့ဆိုချက် presentation
နေမကောင်းလို့မလား
နေမကောင်းဘူး okay ကဲအဲ့ဆိုသူတို့ presentation လုပ်တာသမီးတစ်ချက်ကြည့်ပြီနော်ကဲနောက်ဆိုတက်မွန်ထော်ရတဲ့အချိန်မှာဆိုတော့လေ voting လုပ်လိုက်တာအကြောင်းလေးနဲ့အဲ့တော့သမီးကပန်းရောင်ကျန်တယ်အဲ့တော့ပန်းရောင်က number 1ဖြစ်သွားတယ်ဆိုတော့သမီးထိတ်ဆုံးအဲ့ဒါဆိုတော့သမီးကိုစောင့်နေကဲဒါဆိုရင်သမီးကနေစောင့်မယ်နော်
ဆရာဆို screen share လိုက်တော့
screen share ရမှာသမီးဟုတ်တယ် screen share ပေးရမယ်နော်ဒီတော့ Oh, my dear, move up. My hometown ပေါ့နော်တမီးရဲ့ဟို topic က
Yes, chair.
Okay. So if you're ready, you can start.
I want to present about my hometown. It's Mogul. It's also called Ruby Land, and it's located in Mandalay regions. It's a remarkable town nestled among the forest and rolling hills, and the town is situated at the elevation of 1,168 meters above sea level. This town has been the epicenter of Myanmar gem trade. Mogul has long been considered one of the world's most significant and historical gem mining centers. And I want to tell you about its cultural heritage. Mogul is the melting point of diverse cultural blending influence from Burmese, Shan, the Ang Palang, Lisu, and Chinese community. The town's vibrant cultural scenes can be experienced through its colorful festival, traditional music, and dance performance and local crafts. Exploring Mogul bustling market and interacting with the friendly local offer a glimpse into their way of life. And next is natural treasure. The region is renowned for its remarkable deposits of ruby, sapphire, spinel, and other precious stones. Mogul gemstones are highly regarded for their exceptional clarity, colors, and cuts. Mogul holds several gemstone markets where visitors can purchase the finest gems directly. Beyond its gem trade, Mogul is also blessed with natural wonder. The town is surrounded by lush countryside,
Pictures.
waterfall, and spring lake. And I want to tell about the weather. Mogul experiences a tropical highland climate with cool temperature throughout much of the year. Temperature in Mogul remain relatively cool with average height ranging from 60 degrees Celsius to 26 degrees Celsius throughout the year. The coolest months are December and January with temperature dropping below 10 degrees Celsius. The wettest months are July and August with heavy rains, often causing local flooding. Humidity average around 65 to 75%, ensuring a comfortable atmosphere throughout the year. And the last is hospitality and cuisine. The cuisine of Moguls is a fusion of Burmese, Shan, and Chinese flavor, tantalizing the taste bud with unique dishes, from spiked noodle to succulent seafood. Mughal offer a culinary adventure that showcase the region's diverse culinary tradition. The people in Mughals are warm and welcoming. Local population is known for their hospitality. Visitors to the towns are greeted with genuine smiles and open hearts, making their stay even more memorable. And the last, I want to invite you to visit Mughal.
So have you finished?
Yes, Chair.
Yes. Okay, great. And this slide made me really hungry for me. This slide maybe. Okay, so as she has finished her presentation, if you have question to ask her, you can ask any question to her. So is there any question for her presentation?
I have.
Yes.
So like, what are some key landmarks or attractions that make Mughal unique? And why should visitors consider exploring them?
I think it's the Mughal Lake. It's famous in World War II. Like, I don't know about detail. And also maybe gem trading mining field. I think so, Chair.
Okay.
Is there any? I have a question as well.
Yes.
Is there any like highlight events and tradition?
In Mughal, there are many different ethnic groups, so their traditional events are famous because each ethnic group has different traditions of the events, so they are famous.
So is there any more questions? That's it, right? So are you satisfied with her answers?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
Yes. Megawon, do you have any question to her?
No, Chair.
Okay. So how about Nuradami? Is there any question for her? Nura, are you there?
Yes.
So is there any questions for the presentation to me?
No.
No question. Okay. So thank you, Damon. So we should give her applause, right? Like that. And you little video mom you the teenager. Thank you, Damon, for your presentation. Okay. So I think you took for like between 5 and 7 minutes for your presentation, right? Okay. Okay, thank you, Damon. So the second one is Megawon. Megawon. Yeah, what is your topic?
Yeah, please wait, Chair.
Yeah, it's okay.
Can you see my screen? Hello.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Oh, it's way. Remote control. Hello everyone. Can I start now?
Yes, you can.
Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna present about the profile of Tomorrow Vibe Together, which is a music band. So the introduction to TXT. TXT is a short form of Tomorrow by Together, and TXT is a 5-member K-pop group band consisting of Subin, Yeonjun, Bongyu, Taehyun, and Hyunin Kai, which debuted in 4th generation. And so the beginning of the TXT, the K-pop group formed in 2019, and they under Big Hit Entertainment, and they debuted on March 4, 2019 with their debut album called The Dream Chapter Star and the title song called Crown. So let's take a look at data about the members, and this is the first member called Choi Soo-bin, and his English name is Steve Choi, and the birth name was Choi Soo-bin, and he was born on December 5, 2000, and his currently age is 22 years old internationally, and he is the tallest member in TXT, and he has 186 centimeter, 6 feet 1 inch, and 71 kg, 157 pounds, and position in the group is the leader, and his representative emoticon is a bunny. And the second member is the Choi Yoon-jun, and his English name is Daniel Choi, and he was born in September 13, 1999, and his age is 23 years old internationally, and he is 182 centimeters, 6 feet 0 inch, and 63 kg, 139 pounds, and position is all-rounder member, and his representative icon is a fox. And then the third member is Choi Bong-gyu, and he was born on March 13, 2001, and his age is 22 years old internationally, and he is 180 centimeter and 5 feet 11 inch tall, and 56 kg, 123 pounds, and position in the group is visual member, and emoticon is a bear. And the fourth member is Terry Kang, which is Kang Tae-hyun, and he was born on February 5, 2002, and his age is 21 years old internationally, and he has 58 kg, 128 pounds, and his position in the group is all-rounder member, and the emoticon is a squirrel. So the last member is Kai Kama-hyuning, and he was born on August 14, 2002, and his age is 20 years old internationally, and his position in the group is a magnate, which is the youngest in English translation. So his emoticon is a penguin. So let's move to another slide. This is the discography of TXT. The debut album is called The Dream Chapter Star, and it was released on March 4, 2019, and the title track name is Crown. Their second comeback is Dream Chapter Magic, which was released on October 21, 2019, and the third album is called The Dream Chapter Eternity, and it was released on May 18, 2020. And the fourth album is called Miniso 1 Blue Hour, and it was released on October 26, 2020 digitally and October 27 physically. And then the fifth album is called The Chaos Chapter 3. It was a studio album. It was released on May 31, 2021. So another album is called Miniso 2 Thursday Child, and it was released in 2022. And another one is The Name Chapter Temptation, which is released this year, January 27. And the latest single is called Do It Like That, which has a collaboration with the pop band called Jonas Brothers. So you can see the detail here. And move to another slide. I would like to introduce you with the songs from this year. And the first one, which is the latest one, is the Do It Like That. It's a track featuring dance pop genre with the meaning of feeling the rush when you are falling in love with someone. And the second one is Sugar Rush Ride, which is in the name chapter Temptation, and it shows the feeling of falling into devilish temptation, but willing to follow the path of temptation. And another one is the Tinnitus. It's a track highlighting Afrobeat pop music with the content of telling that they feel like a pop rock star, but in the same time, they were feeling like they were a failure. And it was the fan favorite song. So this is the latest, their mini album in Korean. So Tomorrow by Together latest mini album. The name Chapter Temptation is released in 2022, and it features 5 tracks that show the group growth and versatility in K-pop music. And it has over 1 million souls. You can see the details here. So my personal review of the album, the name Chapter Temptation is a refreshing album with a mix of genre, and it showcases both their vocal and rap skill. So the conclusion and recommendation to listen to the album. So the discography of their group is filled with refreshing, like it is fun to listen to their music at least once and then this is the reference links. I use information for 2 websites, which is kpopfender.com and Wikipedia. So any questions?
Thank you, Miguel, for your interesting presentation and the eye-catching pictures. So
Thank you
any
so much.
question? Any question?
Oh,
Who's your favorite member?
Subin, Fesubin, yes.
Why do you like her? What's so
Because-
attractive about him?
Because he's the tallest one in the group and the leader.
Tallest one.
So you like the tall guy?
I think the tallest
Okay.
guy, yeah, the leader is the most handsome one, in my opinion, right? He is more handsome than the visual one, right? Okay, so any more questions? Wenwa, there is no question. Okay, Dami, how about you? And no question. Okay, how about Nora, Dami? Is there any question?
No.
No. So I do have a question. So you said that they have their own emoticons, right? Which are the lovely animals. So is there any hidden meaning or special meaning about the emoticons for each of the members?
They represent every member, like their how can I say, their facial feature, and then the
Oh,
leader look like he has bunny teeth, so they give bunny.
that is why
yeah.
it's funny
The
one.
second one have fox eye, so they give fox.
Oh, so these emoticon depends on their appearance, right?
Yeah, appearance, yes.
Okay, thank you. So is there any more question? I think you're really happy to give this presentation, right?
Yes, yes.
With full passion. You
Yes,
don't even think
I-
that you're doing something.
When I
concerned with
done
the
this
study.
presentation, I was like, oh, this presentation I worked 2 weeks. I thought like that.
Okay.
I thought
Okay.
it is not enough.
Okay, David. So thank you for the interesting presentation. So give her applause. Okay, so the third one is Wenwa. Okay, so
Okay.
you can set if you are ready.
Okay. So can you see my screen?
Ah, it's
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Just imagine. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'm delighted to share you some insights about my native town, Bagan. So as a native girl of Bagan, I'm fortunate to call the historic town my home. So it's located in Mandalay region of Myanmar. But as for me, Bagan located in the heart of Myanmar. So it's a place where ancient temples, vibrant traditions, and warm-hearted people, like especially me, warm-hearted people, um, warm-hearted people come together to create a unique and captivating atmosphere. So in this presentation, I will delve into the distinct features of my native town, highlighting its rich heritage, cultural significance, and the natural beauty that surrounds it. So first, historical background. So to be honestly, if I present whole historical background, it will take 3 nights and 4 days. So I just want to present the main one, or like maybe essential information. So like as we already teach in like history, So the kingdom of Bagan began under King Anoiher in the 11th century. So the century that followed is remembered as the golden age of Burmese temple building, and also and began the nickname Land of a Thousand Pagodas. So by the end of 13th century, more than 4,000 religious structures were built in and around the kingdom's capital city. So though many temples have been damaged and destroyed by natural and man-made forces, since then over 2,000 temples and other structures survived until modern day. So Bagan located in an active earthquake zone, so had suffered from many earthquakes over the ages, with over 400 recorded. So 400 recorded earthquake between like 1904 and 1975. So the quake damaged many temples in many cases, so such as like the lots of destroyed pagodas like Rupiah or something else. So just today, like 2,229 temples and pagodas remain. So, and then architectural marvels. Like one of the most distinctive like aspect of Bagan is its breathtaking temple landscape. So the town boasts more than 2,000 temples and pagodas, each with its own unique design and historical significance. So, like for example, the Ananda Temple, like often referred to as the like Westminster Abbey of Myanmar, so stands as the masterpiece of Mon architecture and is symbol of Bagan's spiritual devotion. So other notable structures include the like Shusigong Pagoda or Sulamani Temple or the Mayanji, something else there a lot. So, and then natural beauty. So the Irrawaddy River, which flows gracefully alongside the town, adds to the town's charm and provides opportunities for boat trips and riverside picnics. So beyond its historical and cultural Bagan is blessed with natural beauty that captivate the senses. So the vast plains of Bagan adorned with golden pagodas offer breathtaking panoramic views, especially like during sunrise and sunset. So exploring the surrounding countryside reveals vibrant landscapes and like maybe paddy fields and village offering into the real life of Myanmar. And Bagan culture heritage is like deeply intertwined with the temples and the pagodas. The people of Bagan, known for their warmth and hospitality, have preserved their traditions and customs for generations. So traditions, festivals such as the Ananda Pagoda Festival and Dinjang Water Festival also like bring the community together in joyful celebration. So these events are an opportunity to witness traditional music, dance, and local delicates, allowing visitors to immerse themselves in the vibrant culture of our town. So then like there are lots of memorable experiences I have in my town, but I just present one like 3 things, which is the most excited one. So first, hot air balloon ride. So one of the most unforgettable experiences in Bagan is taking a hot air balloon ride over the temple landscape. So like floating above the majestic temples as the sunrise and sunset, the breathtaking views and like serenity of the moment create lasting memories. So, and then the next one is the traditional handicraft workshop. So Bagan is renowned for its traditional arts and crafts and like engaging in workshops and where local teach visitors the art of lacquer wood carving or like weaving provides a deeper understanding of our cultural heritage. So like I recall participating in a lacquer workshop like where I learned the intricate process of applying layers of resin and creating delicate designs. So it was a fulfilling experience and that allowed me to appreciate the skills and patience required to create these artworks. And then cycling through the countryside. So we can rent bicycles or e-bikes. So renting a bicycle and pedaling through the picturesque countryside surrounding Bagan is the delightful way to connect with nature and local life. So it is also the best way to like reduce stress, like if you are. So, and in conclusion, Bagan, my native town, holds a special place in my heart, and its historical significance, architectural marvels, and cultural heritage, and also natural beauty make it a unique destination to leave a lasting impression or who visit. So whether it getting lost amidst the ancient temples or immersing oneself in the local traditions, so I can offer a journey through time and like, or as a proud resident of Bagan, so I want to invite you all to visit and immerse yourselves in the enchanting atmosphere and this ancient town. So thank you for your attention, and I'm happy to answer your questions if you have.
Okay, so thank you for this informative presentation, Hoa. So yes, I think Migama have a question. Or just give her applause.
I'm just giving her applause.
Okay, so is there any question for Wenwa's presentation?
Yes.
Yes.
What don't you like about the effect of changing times on the city?
Today's young people feel like I feel like today's young people, they don't know much about the essence of Bagan. So I think like the main reason for coming Bagan is to take beautiful pictures for themselves. So I feel that the value of like ancient works art is decreasing. So I don't like that.
Okay. So is there any more question?
Yes, Chair.
Yes. Okay, Samo.
If you had to go back to your hometown, what would you do first?
I want to go sunset boat trip on the Irrawaddy River. So like the Irrawaddy River flowing gracefully through Bagan, so presents an opportunity of boat trip during sunset. So I wish to go sunset boat trip on Irrawaddy River.
Thank you. So is there any more question? No more question. Okay, so I have one question. So you mentioned there are so many activities and there are so many places to try in your hometown, right? So can you recommend me the best time to visit to your hometown?
In the rainy season, I think.
In the rainy season, will it be okay?
Because like there are no lots of rain fall in Bagan, so like it's really nice at rainy season. So if you go in summer or maybe winter, it's also great. But I think, how can I say it? Like the smell of the lawn is like incredible.
The vibe of the rainy season is
Yeah.
really matched with the scenery like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the rainy season, so I should try. Okay, so is there any more question for Wenwa's presentation?
No.
No more questions. Okay, so let's give an applause. Okay, thank you, Wenwa. So the last person will be Julie, right?
Yes.
နောက်ဆုံးပဲအိတ်နဲ့လွန်တာပေါ့နော် Julie ပေးတောင်းအောင်တဲ့အိတ်လို့ Okay, so you can start when you are ready.
Hi everyone. Today I would like to present you guys about a profile of a top team. Before that, I would like to ask you guys some questions. Are you guys interested in sports?
No.
No. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Do you guys know any basketball teams?
I know Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
我
Okay.
这样本地吧
So let's move on to the next slide.
Okay.
Before I start about the my favorite basketball team, I want to talk about the origin of basketball. It was invented in 1891, and it was invented by a Springfield College instructor called James Naismith. He was 31 years old when he invented that, and he did that because of the England's well-known winter. It's so cold there, so he wanted the college students and uni students to just have a physical training indoors. So he invented this sport called basketball. Basketball. And not just that, he has been creating games for philosophy students for the brain's power. And in here, this is the photos of James Naismith. He was a new physical instructor at IYMCA, and he is a Canadian American. And not just that, he was an orphan, and this shows that not every orphan children are bad at their lucks. They can be very well-known people by doing what they want. And he even scored the first ever touchdown in football, which is quite which is quite hard to do because but he did that because he's a very skilled person. Yeah. And this basketball sport was inspired by a duck on a rock game, which is a children game, but he leveled up and make it a basketball game. And he even had a medical degree, but he didn't choose to become a doctor and still be a physical instructor. And now I would like to present you guys about LA Lakers. It is Los Angeles Laker, but we call it LA Laker in short form. And this is the most famous player. He is Kobe Bryant. He has been working with Lakers for like more than really long time, and he is very famous among the basketball players. And this is an old logo of it. It's very dull, and the colors are not that vibrant. But this is a new logo. It has yellow, white, and purple, which is like very vibrant, and the colors are really interesting to look at it. And they have been present since 1946, and they are widely known as Lakers. And they are the most successful and popular basketball team, and it's been really long time, and there are like lots of fans of them. And their headquarters are in LA, United States, as you already know that because they are the Los Angeles Lakers. And they have won like 17 Basketball Association of America, BAA, and NBA as well. But I didn't put it in because it might be too long. And here, they has been playing in National Basketball Association for like decades, not just decades, it's been like millennium. It's been very long time, and their biggest rival is Boston Celtics. I will tell you about it, guys. I will tell you about why they are the biggest rival in next slide. And their first name as Minneapolis because it was when they were first formed in Minneapolis, so they just name it as Minneapolis. We can just call ourselves Minneapolis, but they change it back again because of that someone who tell them that they reflect like a lens of 10,000 lakes. And so they changed it in like 1971, I guess. I'm not very sure about it because I haven't seen that facts yet. And they hold a record for longest winning break for like 33 times, which is quite amazing for the basketball sports. And in here, this is the name, the basketball player's name who has worked with Lakers, and it is to show respect to the players like Kobe Bryant. You guys know Shaq, right? You don't? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay then. This is Shaq. He is known as like softy giant. He hold a water bottle like this because he is very tall and very big, his body. And this is their official color. It's gold, purple, and black. It has also white, but it's not an official color, so I didn't put it in. And it's quite funny that their main sponsor is BBGO. BBGO is a dumpling factory. It's a food brand name, but that's how it's sponsoring goes, right? The food and the basketball, it doesn't really relate though. And these are their fans: Leonardo DiCaprio, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Kim Kardashian, Kendall Jenner. Adele, right? She's a very big fan of Lakers. And Kevin Hart, Michael B. Jordan, Kendall Jenner and Kim Kardashian will be the biggest fan as well because they have some interacting with the Lakers and the basketball player, more like Kendall Jenner will have it. And fun facts about basketball. Basketball is the most popular in America because it is like the Boston Lakers and other teams are always playing in America, but it's popular in Canada as well, but not that popular. And the first basketball Olympic game was held in 1904. It was it was a very long time before. And women NBA was added in 1976 as well. And women NBA is more interesting than men NBA in my opinion because of their technique and the stuff that they show off with the women NBA. And Laker has won 17 NBA awards. This is the reason why Boston Celtics and Lakers are rival. They have the same awards, same numbers of awards, 17 NBA awards. And the ball is made out of leather. That's why it's yellow. And they have like prints like Nike and Adidas and stuff. But most of the time they use the Nike basketball because it's bounced really good. And the first slam dunk was an accident. Can you believe it? The slam dunk right now is like very, very popular. Like whenever someone did a slam dunk, they will be like, whoa, wow, but that was an accident. It started as an accident. And in here. And now I would like to thank you guys for listening to me. And I would like to give credit to Wikipedia, Sport Brief, and Chase Your Sport website. And not just that, the National Geographic books about basketball and history of sports. Please give a lot of support to LA Lakers and help them with the motivation that you guys have to give. Thank you for listening to me. Please give a lot of support to them. Thank you.
Is it an advertisement?
Yes, it's an advertisement. It's an advertisement.
You persuade them to begin their fans, right? So you're
Yes.
collecting fans here, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I know Michael Jordan because of Nike like Air Jordan.
Okay, so thank you, Jolie, for this interesting presentation, and I got a lot of information from your presentation as I didn't know much about sports, which is basketball. So is there any question for Jolie's presentation?
Yes. Who's
Yes,
your
go ahead.
favorite basketball player?
I would say it's Shrek and LeBron. LeBron is not in the Lakers anymore, but I still like him because his slam dunks are just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And like, how many rules are there?
The official rule, there's only like 13 official rules. Yeah, only 13.
So when did you start watching basketball matches?
I was always interested in basketball, so I usually watch it since since 2019, I guess.
You have planned to play?
Do I have plan to play? I would like to play. I would like to be a basketball player.
Oh. So do you play basketball right now?
Oh, not anymore.
Not anymore. So you
Yes.
used to play, right?
Yes.
And you know how to play.
Yes.
Okay, so which skill do we need to have to play a basketball game?
You just need to know how to bounce a ball really good.
That's it?
That's the most important thing.
So if you know how to deal with the ball, it's okay.
Yeah,
to
it's
play
okay.
basketball,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think at first we have to be like tall to play that game, right?
We don't really have to, because you will just become tall after playing that, because of we
Really?
need to like jump a lot to just
Even
throw the
even
ball.
if I am like over 30,
I don't think
can I
so.
be taller?
I don't think over 30 will get taller though.
Oh my goodness. Oh. That is kind of discriminating.
Sorry,
Okay.
but
သူများရဲ့
But
ပြောရ
that
လေ
is true.
Nike စီးလို့ရှိရင်အရင်ရှိတယ်တဲ့
အရင်ရှည်ရသားတယ်ပေါ့အကခုံထူတဲ့ဟာဆိုလို့ရှင်တော့ရှည်မှာပေါ့နော်ဒီတိုင်းဆိုတော့ရှည်မှာမဟုတ်ခုံထူထည့်ထားရင်တော့ရှည်မှာပေါ့ I'm not sure. It is but that's true, right? I can be taller, right? Even though I play basketball because I'm
ဒါမှ
over
ယော
30.
ဂကတော့ပြောမရအောင်
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
ယောဂ
I should
တူရဲ့
try.
stretching ဟိုဆိုတော့သူကပြောမရအောင်ရှေ့မယ်နော်
Oh, but I don't think so, right? That the over 30 century like hormones they stop like they slow down, right? Their function. So I don't think we can get taller. If someone is over 25, right? They can get taller. It's under 25, you still have hopes to get taller. But over 25, you're hopeless. You're just hopeless. Because the hormones slow down and the hormone changes start to happen in our body, right? So I don't think so. Okay, how sad, right? Okay, so thank you everyone for you guys interesting presentation, and you guys really impressed me a lot by your presentation. So I really impressed you guys. So okay. Okay, so is there any more question for Jolie's presentation?
No.
Okay, no, မရှိတော့เนาะ so အကောင်လုံးအရန်ကောင်းတဲ့ presentation တွေအရန် interesting อ่ะတူ topic နဲ့တူပေါ့เนาะအဲ့တော့ that more it's really interesting and it makes me feel hungry, right, after looking at your slides. And Megaba, thank you for your eye-catching pictures and Julie's and Winwa's presentation are really informative. We get a lot of information from there, so it's really impressive, guys. So thank you for your presentation. So we have to go back to our study again, okay? Okay, ဒါဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျတော့ပြန်ဆက်သွားကြမယ်နော် So when are we? ကျတော့ဘယ်ရောက်ကုန်ကြပြီလဲ I think we have finished unit 12, right? Unit 12ပြီးသွားပြီနဲ့ဟာလားကျတော့
ဟုတ်ပြီးသွားရှင်
ပြီးသွားပြီနော်ပြီးသွားပြီ14စနေပြီလားကျတော့
မစသေးဘူး
အခုမှစမှာနော် Okay ဟိုလေ teacher Mary ဘယ်ရောက်သွားလဲ E မှာလေ
17
Oh 17 okay 17ဆိုရင်သူ teacher ကို chapter တွေပြန်ရင်ပေးလို့ရတာပဲ17ဆိုတော့ဆိုတော့ကျတော့ဟိုက E က campus E ကကျချက် point စတော့မှာတို့ကချက် point စတော့မှာဒါပေမဲ့တခြားတော့ကျန်သေးတယ်တခန်းကျန်နေသေးတယ်သူတို့စီမှာချက်တစ်ချိန်မဲ့ဝင်တရားဆိုတော့14မပြတ်သေးဘူးအဲဆိုချက်16ဆိုတော့တခြား Mary က17ဆိုရင်တခြား Mary 18ဆက်ရင်ကျတော့ဒီနောက်နှစ်ပတ်လောက်ဆိုတော့ပြတ်ပြီးနေတူပါနော်တောင်းပိတ်ရက်တွေကလည်းပါသွားသေးတယ်တခြားဟိုကအင်္ဂါနေလည်းပိတ်အောင်မှာထင်တာလားဟုတ်တယ်နော်လက်ခုပ်တွေတီးနေအောင်ပါရောင်သွားခုန presentation နဲ့ရောင်သွားတောင်းပိတ်မယ်ဆိုတော့လက်ခုပ်တွေကျမအချိန်ပါသွားတယ်လက်ခုပ်တွေစွတ်မတီးနဲ့ကျမဆောင်းမပေးယူဒီမှာအင်္ဂါနေ့ပါသွားတယ်နော်တစ်ချိန်စိတ်တော့မကောင်းဘူးဒါပေမဲ့ယူတော့အဲ့နေက4ချိန်ထင်တယ်ခလား4ချိန်ဆိုတော့ပျော်သွား4ချိန်တော့ပါသွား
ဒီ4ချိန်ကိုပိတ်ပလိုက်တာပျော်ဆုံးပဲ
ပျော်ဆုံးပဲကျမအမှန်တော့ကျမလည်း4ချိန်လေးနေလူတော့နာတာပေါ့နော်
စားတော့မမီဘူးပေါ့ဆရာ
စားတော့မမယူဖြစ်သွားတယ်ပြီးရင် rest တွေအရင်နေသိရမှာဒါအားတွေလိုက်ပြီးသင်နေရမှာဆိုโอเคဒါဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်14လေးစကြည့်အောင်နော် culture and customs what is in a name so the first question that we have to discuss is what is in a name right so do you have any special meaning in your name okay Jolie you said yes right
Jolie means pretty in
Jolie.
Spanish
what is that pretty right
pretty in Spanish yeah
pretty in Spanish and in English I think it's happy right Julie
yes
right happy and pretty okay how about Wenwa is there any special meaning in your name Wenwa Wenwa what does that mean do you have any special meaning
ရှိဘူးလားရှိကြတယ်ဝင်းဝါ
Wenwa Win what does that mean win
ထဲဝါရဲ့သဘော
ထဲဝါတာ
ဝင်းတာပါ
win ထဲတာထဲဝါရဲဆိုတော့ခဏထဲဝါရဲဆိုတော့အဓိပ္ပာယ်မှာပါမှာမသိ win ဆိုတဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်လေး I'm not quite sure I think you should ask your mom what is the meaning of my
she
name
didn't give it like
she didn't give it
ဖေးရပေးထား
ဗီဒင်စီယာပေးထားတာပဲသမီးနာမည်ကိုလည်းမျက်စုခိုင်းဆိုတာ
but they have they have their meanings to give that such
okay Jet,
proper
what
names.
about your name
From there is no meaning right but Nay I have meaning for Nay because my mom gave it to me and she said that she likes the word Nay so that is why all we have like the words Nay so Nay means that you can shine alone and you have your own lights so she likes that meaning so that is why we all three have the words Nay and for Nwe and Lwin, I'm not quite sure. For Lwin, it comes from my father's name. And for Nwe, I did that's kind of like galley words or something like that. So that is why my name is Nay Nwe Lwin.
and like we can guess like the day we born
Yes. You have to follow that pattern, right? There is a pattern for everyday born, right? For example, for Monday born, it has to follow like like that, right? So like ki tue or ki kai. So they must be like Monday born, right? According to that chart there. Yes.
so are you a Saturday born
No, I'm not. I deviate from that chart. I'm not a Saturday born actually. Most of the people that I'm a Saturday because my name is Nay Nwe, right? So they think I'm a Saturday born, but actually I'm not a Saturday born. I'm Monday born. Okay, so how about Megaba? Is there any special meaning in your name? Megaba. I think Kaba, right?
ကဘာမီ
Kaba.
ဝါရှင်
Kaba. What does that mean?
ကဘာမီဝါရှင် art
Art. And is there any
Yes.
like hidden message?
um
For example, you
Yes.
have to be famous all over the world like that.
no when I was younger my family travels a lot so and
Countries?
my mom country so they gave me like makeup
Oh, Megaba.
May
May
is
represent-
because I am Thursday born
Oh, that is different. That's fine. So Megaba and Myomi comes from your father's name. Am I right?
yes
Yes. So how about Damodami?
And there's
Mo-
no
ooh, right? There is no meaning.
ဗီဒင်စီယာပေးရဆိုရင်
Because
အ
I'm
နဲ့
here, so
အမနဲ့
okay.
နာမည်တူအောင်
Never do. So there is no meaning, right? Damo.
yes sure.
That okay. Damo. Okay. So how about Nora Dami? Is there any special meaning in your name?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, that is quite simple. I don't know. And what is your Burmese name, Nora?
Andre
Andre
King.
right? Andre has meaning, right? Andre has a meaning here, no? Like elegant, right? Can we say elegant for Andre? Elegant ဖြစ်တယ်လို့ပြောလို့ရတယ် right? မြန်မာမှာဆို Andre ရှိတာဟုတ်တယ်နော် Andre ရှိတာဆို like elegant ရှိတယ်လို့ပြောလို့ရတာပေါ့နော် Okay, whatever. So let's move to the question here. Which are the most popular name for people of your age? So can you think of any popular name in our country like at the same age with you? What are the popular names? The name most of the people used to give their children names. popular ဖြစ်တဲ့နာမည်ရှိလား
မေတို့ဝါတို့ပါလာတယ်တော့
May, yes, May or Can, and then wow,
Okay, like as for your name, Neji U.
Nay, right? Yes, Nay. No, Nay you.
ဟဲ့မလုပ်ပါနဲ့နေရ
Nay ချီလောက်ဆိုရပြီဆိုရင်Nay ချီဦးကြတော့ဆက်မပြေတော့ Okay, whatever, Nay, yes. Nay ကတော့တုံးကြတယ်ဆိုတော့နော် Nay ချီတို့ပြီးတော့
အောင်နေပါ
Aung, yes, Sazali is an Aung, right? Aung, it's quite popular in our country, right? Aung, and
မင်း
Gong.
Ming, Gaung, yes.
ကြော်
Joy, joy. So how about what are the most popular baby names now? And the most of the baby names now are like in English name, right?
yeah English
They didn't give Burmese name to their children, right? Yes. So what are the popular babies name now?
Billionaire.
ပေးလို့လားအဲ့လိုမျိုးကြီးမျိုးอ่ะလည်းလုပ်ပြီး
ဘီလီယံနာတော့မဟုတ်ပါဘူးဟဲ့လီလီယံနာတော့ကတော့ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ဘီလီယံနာတော့လွန်
billionaire တို့ millionaire တို့တကယ်ကြီးပေးရလားဟိုကရှိလားဒီတော့အဲ့လို
ရှိရထင်တယ်
အတိတ်တွေဆောင်းတော့ဟုတ်လား really it's kind of strange, right? The name itself is like millionaire and billion. That is really weird names, right? For me.
Yeah.
ချက်ရှိရလေမေတို့မေအဲ့လိုမန်စီရဲ့နာမည်တွေပေးရ
May or
April.
like
Maybe.
April. May billion. Maybe. May billion. No, okay. Alright, like ဟိုလေတော်တော်များဆိုရင်ဆိုတော့ဗာလဲဗာလဲ Sophia တို့ပြီးတဲ့ခါကျတော့ Lily တို့ဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့လိုနာမည်လေးပေးကြရလို့ထင်တယ်နော်
အဲလာလည်းများ
Ella, yes, Ella တို့နောက်ပြီးကျတော့ဘာရှိသေးလဲEnglish name လေး
Mary
Helen or Mary, it's a Mary, yes, it's a Mary.
sweet တို့ပါတော့
Sweet, yeah, sweet.
honey
Honey, yes, honey တို့ဟာတဲ့ what did he say?
Hillian.
She really comes up with a different like weird name နော်ဟိုမဟုတ်တော့ဘူးယူဘယ်တော့မှနေနေရတော့
ကြောက်နေတယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးလေ
She comes up with a weird name. Okay, so did you know there is some facts that we should know? The Japanese name Akira, I'm not quite sure about the pronunciation, but okay, I think that is Akira, right? Means bright and intelligent. So it has a hidden meaning, right? Akira means like bright and intelligent. And their Arabic name Amir means prince. So every name has like like their hidden meaning or their meanings. Does your name have a meaning? What is it? We already discussed about that one, right? And does your name exist in another language? And is it exactly the same or does it mean the same? So I don't think we have the same characters in another language, right? But maybe, right? Maybe in other language, but not in English, right? But for example, like for my name, like Nay, right? Nay it means that no in English language, but it is old usage, not modernized language. Okay, so you can see the popular boy's name and popular girl's name in Britain, right? Like Lily or like Emily, Sophia, Olivia, Grace, Emilia, Isabella. So they are really quite popular name in Britain. And for the boys, it's like Mohammed or Jacob, Jack, Harry, like that, right? So you can see the popular names here. Okay, so let's move to reading now. Read about the following naming traditions. So you have to read the naming tradition for different countries, right? Kenya, Nigeria, and Greece. And what do you think of them? Whatever, we will discuss this one. And we have to read this one and we'll do number 2 right away. Read the test again and then answer the question. So we'll do number 2 right away, okay? So read the test and try to find out the answers for these 2 questions for number 2. And we'll discuss the answer together, okay? I did them
may I go to the toilet?
Yes, you can go. Okay, did you get all the answers? Have you finished?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, number one, find 4 reasons to explain why a particular name is chosen for a child. So, what is the first reason why a particular name is chosen for a child?
Describe baby.
To describe their appearance, right? To describe their appearance, that's the first reason. So, how about the second reason?
Named according to
According
the
to
circumstances of their birth.
Yes, name according to the circumstances of their births, especially the time like that, right? Okay. So, how about the third one?
It's like given a name to express
Name to
wishes.
express
for-
wishes.
Yes, to express wishes for the future, correct. So, how about the last one?
Named after his paternal grandfather.
Yes,
Mother.
sometimes the tradition, right? They have to follow their tradition. For Greek, they have to follow the naming system. Like it's to name the firstborn in the family after their parent, their grandfather. So that is their tradition, right? Sometimes they have to follow their traditions to name a child, right? So I think except this one, we follow these 3 rules, right? Sometimes it is based on our appearance, right? If someone is quite, it's beautiful, we put the name like La or something like that, right? Or Indri or Indra or something like that, right? And according to the circumstances of their birth. So that is why we have the name like May or like July or something like that, right? And sometimes we also express wishes for the future. For example, like Chen. So, right? Chen, or is there any other names that can you think of?
Ninja.
Yang Chen and Chen
Yizong.
and Yizong, yes. Or
刚总，刚总啊，江。
So these are the wishes, right? For the children, right? For their future. Okay. So how about number 2? How did you answer number 2? So all 4 boys have called Georgios, right? They all have the same name. Can you explain why is that?
Because of his paternal grandfather.
Yes,
Okay.
because of their paternal grandfather name is Georgios. So they have to give the same name with them, right? So that is why they have the same names. I think that is kind of confusing, right? To follow this tradition. That this tradition is kind of weird, right?
Georgio 所以 call 嚟阿公啲啦。
Yeah, we got like Giorgio Senior, Giorgio Junior 1, Giorgio Junior 2, Giorgio Junior 3, like that, right? So I think that is kind of confusing in a family, right? We don't know who has been called, right?
Hey, Giorgio Lao, 就當打算我叫慢慢都卡。
So that is why Junior Giorgio number 1, Junior Giorgio number 2, like that. So we have to call like that, right? Okay. So let's move to speaking. What can person answer these questions about the name in your country? So this time we have to discuss about the naming system in our country. So the first one is a baby name. Do you know that? One is a baby name properly.
一下晒吧，အဲ့ဒါရွေးပြီး
Are you sure? One.
သိဘူးချက်
ဘယ်အချိန်မှာပေးလဲပြောတာကလေးတွေကိုလေ proper name လုံးဝ
တစ်နှစ်
သူတို့ရဲ့
ပြည့်
တစ်နှစ်ပြည့်လို့လား
မွေးမွေးခြင်းပေးရ
ချေရက်တရလား
မမွေး
Yes,
ခြင်း
ဟုတ်တယ်
ပေးရ
After 100 days,
ရက်တရ
right?
မှာဆို
There is a naming ceremony after 100 days, right? ရက်တရာပြည့်ခင်မွန်းတက်လေ
ရက်တရာပြည့်ခင်မွန်းတက်
Yes. ရက်တရာပြည့်ခင်မွန်းတက်အခမ်းအနား right? So that is kind of celebration, right? So at the time they give the proper name to the baby, right? After 100 days, right? The child is born. မွေးပြီးရက်တရာပြည့်မှာကျ official နာမည်ပေးတာ right?
ချေသမီးပေါင်လေးတော့2နှစ်ကျော်တော့သူ့နာမည်သူရအမေဘာလို့မပေးလဲဆိုပြေးလို့မပေးချင်သေးဘူး
ပြည့်လို့မပေးချင်သေးဘူးမစဉ်းစားချင်သေးဘူး right? So actually formally, right? Formally they give a proper name to a child after 100 days he has born, and there is also a ceremony, right? The naming ceremony in our country. So number 2, how is the name chosen? So I think we already discussed about that one, right? Sometimes it depends on the appearance of the baby, right? And sometimes it depends on according to the circumstances of their birth, and sometimes they express wishes for the future. And there is one more thing, and we already discussed about that one, right? We have to follow that chart. Yeah, the fortune teller gave, or sometimes even the monk gave them, right? And they follow that chart that we already mentioned, right? If the child is a Monday born, we have to follow Gakaganga. If the child is a Tuesday born, right? So we have to follow this one. So this is how the name has been chosen in our country, right?
And also like give Makwe
That is their nickname, right? To make them like healthy or something like that. So there is some kind of reason that they give such kind of nickname, right? So for their own goods. They didn't use the name properly. I don't know. For example, Kalidia, if the child is not that healthy and he had to suffer from illness again and again, so we have to call him like San Chao or something like that, right? Don't
Đi chết tự ta cam ta sai đi chén trời đâu khai nhau mà nó phải biểu man tìm mà không rồi.
Right, God, let me think. Okay. Khai ra lúc giờ nên mày coi là tùy thà thì giờ cái nào cháu trống mà nó quản cháu trống rồi mà trống rồi thì mà cao thì cái gì đó là trống trả này rồi trống ai rồi thì về là tại sao so we have to really choose we have to be careful about the choice of vocabulary, right? To give a name to a child. Okay. တချို့ကြတော့လည်းကျတော့နာမည်တချို့ကလေးပါလဲဟိုလေနာမည်ပြီးသွားလေဟုတ်လားဟိုနာမည်တအားကြီးကျယ်กว่าသိရမလားအဲ့လိုမျိုးပေးလိုက်တာဟိုတချို့နာမည်ဆိုရင်မြင်ဘူးတယ်အဲ့လိုဗာလဲဟိုကြီးကြအောင်ကောင်းတယ်ပါ
Billionaire ဆိုပြီးတော့
ဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးနာမည်ပြီးသွားပါဆိုကြနာမည်ပြီးသွားတဲ့ခါကျအဲ့လိုနာမည်ကလည်းအဲ့လိုတချို့မပေးကောင်းတဲ့နာမည်မျိုးရှိတယ်လို့ပြောရတယ်ကွာကောင်းစီကျွန်တော်တို့အကောင်းလေးစုပြီးတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးကြီးနာမည်ကိုကြီးကျယ်ခမ်းနိုင်ပေးလိုက်ပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့ကလေးကနာမည်နဲ့သူ့ရဲ့နေနံနဲ့နာမည်နဲ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲမကိုက်တာပေါ့နော်မကိုက်ဖဲနဲ့သူကဘယ်လိုဖြစ်သွားလဲဆိုတော့နာမည်ပြီးသွားတာအဲ့တော့အဲ့ကလေးကထားတော့အဲ့နာမည်နဲ့ဆန့်ကျင်ဘက်ပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးဖြစ်သွားတော်တဲ့တော့လည်းမတော်တော့အဲ့လိုသဘောမျိုးပေါ့နော်ထားပါတော့ for example so that is why the fortune teller give the name to them, right? Fortune teller that they know how to give the name, right? ပညာရှင်နဲ့ပေးတာပေါ့ကွယ်ရှင်ပြောတော့နောက်ပိုင်းရတော့နော်အရင်တော့ကလေးရဆိုမိဘတွေကနာမည်ရွေးရများတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့နောက်ပိုင်းကျတော့ဆိုတော့ fortune teller တွေနဲ့ပေးကြတာ right? Okay, that's what number 3. Are there fashion in name give example? So is there any naming fashion in our tradition? As we discussed, there is a naming fashion, for example, for the child, right? That we already mentioned, and there is also another fashion that in most of our names, the ending character represent their father's name, right? ညာတော့အဖေနာမည်နဲ့ပိတ်ပြီးတော့သုံးတာများတယ် right? တစ်လုံးဖြစ်ဖြစ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်တချို့ကနှလုံးယူတယ်မိကမဆိုတော့နှလုံးယူထားတယ်ဟုတ်နော်တချို့ဆိုရင်တစ်လုံးပဲယူထားတယ် right? So that is kind of naming system in our tradition. And number 4, what influence people when they choose a name for a child? So the same reason with these ones, right? We have the same reason. So these factors influence when we choose a name for a child, right? So sometimes that is kind of confusing and complicated, right? Okay, whatever. So shall we move to page number 111? Okay, participle clauses. So before talking about participle clauses, can you tell me what are participle phrases that we already mentioned in chapter 8? Chapter 8 ဆိုမျိုးလုံးနေပြီဘာမသိတော့ဘူးနော်ဒီခါကျ relative clause ဟုတ်နော် relative clause မပြောခင် relative pronoun sorry participle clauses မပြောခင် participle phrase တွေချလို့သင်ခဲ့ phrase နဲ့ clause နဲ့ပြန်မကွဲမှာဆိုလို့ phrase ကိုအရင်ပြန်ပြီးရ participle phrase မှန်တယ်မျိုးရှိရလဲ Hey, I love Gina. No, you don't tell me why. No, you don't tell me now. No, don't look at me like that. Yes, no, you banana banana. နှမျိုးထိတော့မှန်သွားပြီဘာနဲ့ပါနဲ့လဲဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါလေ unit 3မှာသင်ခဲ့ရ unit 3မှာဒါလျှောက်လေexercise တွေလုပ်ခဲ့ရ you don't remember ဘူးလား chat point ရဲ့ unit 3ရဲ့ exercise မှာအဲ့ဟာတွေကြီးပဲကျွန်တော်လုပ်ခဲ့တာ workbook ထဲမှာလားမသိဘူးအဲ့တော့မိကဘာစာအုပ်ဆွဲနေတာတော့မြင်တယ် present participle phrase နဲ့ past participle phrase တွေမမိလားမမိသွားပြီ okay present participle phrase ဆိုကျွန်တော်လေ sentence နောက်မှာ comma ခံပြီးတော့မှ ing phrase လေးလိုက်တာလေမှတ်မိလားအဲ့ဒါက present participle phrase past participle phrase ကကျတော့ ed နဲ့ကတ်လိုက်တာ sentence တစ်ချောင်းရဲ့အနောက်မှာ ed နဲ့ phrase လေးကတ်လိုက်ထားတာဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့ဒါကိုကျွန်တော် participle phrases တွေလို့ခေါ်တာဟုတ်တယ်မလားမှတ်မိပြီလားအဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်မှတ်မိသွားပြီနော် okay ဒီကောင်ကကျတော့စကားလုံးညံ့နေအမှန်တော့မှတ်မိပြီလေဝါတာတာဖြစ်နေတာဒီချက်သိရနော်အဲ့တော့အဲ့ဒီကောင်တွေအကုန်လုံးဟိုမှာပြန်ထည့်ပေးလိုက်မယ်ကျတော့ဗာလဲfinal question ကြရင်ပြန်ပြီလားဆိုတော့အဲ့ participle clauses တွေရဲ့ participle phrases တွေကကျချက် point 9ကြရင်လည်းပါလာအောင်ပါအဲ့ကြအဲ့ကောင်လေးမေးပြီးရကြရင်နော်ကဲတူ6ထားတာနော်ဒါဆိုရင် participle clause ကြတဲ့ခါကျတော့ participle clauses are like relative clauses အဲ့ဒီ relative clauses နဲ့သဘောတရားအတူတူပဲဒါပေမဲ့ तू ကဘာကွာသွားလဲဆိုတော့ထားရဆို babies who are born in Yoruba community ဆိုရင် who are မှတ်မိတယ်လားကျတော့ relative pronoun ချိန်တာလေအဲ့ဟာကိုလေဆိုတာလေအဲ့ရဲ့ relative pronoun နဲ့အနောက်က main verb နဲ့ကိုဖြုတ်ချပြီးတော့မှအရှိက subject နဲ့အနောက်က verb 3နဲ့ကပ်ပြီးတွဲသုံးတာ participle clauses လို့ခေါ်တာဒါလေးပဲအဲ့ဒါလေးပဲကွာသွားတာအဓိပ္ပာယ်ကအတူတူပဲ babies born in Yoruba community လို့ပဲရေးရေး babies who are born in Yoruba community လို့ပဲရေးရေး they are the same အတူတူပဲအဲ့တော့ဒီကောင်သဘောတရားကိုသိရဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်ဒီဟာပြန်ရေးတတ်တယ်ဘာလို့ဆိုတော့ဂျားတွေက relative pronoun နဲ့အရှိက amiza word ဆိုရင်ဖြုတ်ချလိုက်တာဖြုတ်ချပြီးတော့မှ verb 3နဲ့အရှိက noun subject နဲ့ကပ်ပြီးသုံးတာအရှိက noun နဲ့ပေါ့နော်အရှိက noun phrase နဲ့အနောက်က verb 3နဲ့ကပ်ပြီးသုံးတာဆိုတော့ participle clauses လို့ခေါ်တာ a tradition followed by many families ခိုင်ကြကျွန်တော် sentence ကို shorten လုပ်ချလိုက်တာပေါ့နော်ဒါဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော် which is ကိုဖြုတ်ချလိုက် a tradition which is followed by many family လို့မသုံးတော့ a tradition followed by many family လို့ပဲသုံးတော့တယ်ဒါဆိုရင်တော့ကျွန်တော်လွယ်တယ်နော်ဒီကနေတစ်ဆင့်ပြန်ဖြည့်ရင်တော့လွယ်ဒီတိုင်းဆိုလို့ရှိရင်မျက်စိလည်နိုင်တာပဲဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့တော့အရှိမ noun phrase ရှိမယ်အနောက်မှာက verb 3နဲ့ကပ်ပြီးသုံးတာကျွန်တော် participle clauses လို့ခေါ်တယ်အဲ့တော့ name after အဲ့တော့အဲ့ participle clauses တွေကိုကျွန်တော်အရှိထုတ်ပြီးသုံးလိုက်ရတယ်ဒီမှာဆိုတော့အရှိမထုတ်ပြီးသုံး name after its Hungarian inventor ဆိုပြီးတော့မှဒီ phrase ကိုsorry ဒီ clause ကိုအရှိကိုထုတ်ပြီးသုံးချလိုက်တာအဲ့လိုမျိုးသုံးလို့လည်းရတယ်လို့ပြောချင်တာဒါဆိုလို့ရှိရင် participle clauses လေးရှင်းလားရှင်း traditional တော့မဟုတ်ဘူးအစမ်းပြလည်းမဟုတ်ကျွန်တော်သုံးနေကြပဲအဲ့သုံးနေကြမှာအဲ့ဟာကိုဒီလိုခေါ်ရလို့ကျွန်တော်ပြန်ပြီးတော့တွဲမှတ်လိုက်လို့ရှင်းရပြီနော်ကဲဒါဆိုရင် number 40ဖြည့်ကြည့်အောင်ကျွန်တော် use the past participle of the above in the box to complete the sentences okay so what is the answer for number 1 အဖြေလေးပါဖြစ်မလဲ born yes အဲ့တော့ boys အမှန်တော့ who are born ဟုတ်တယ်နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ကျွန်တော် who နဲ့ are နဲ့ကိုဖြုတ်လိုက်တယ် boys born on Monday are called so how about number 2 popular names အမှန်တော့ရှိမှကျွန်တော် which are ရှိတယ်ဟုတ်တယ်နော် which are ဒါဆိုရင်
given
yes popular names which are given လို့မတော်ဘူး popular names given to children in the UK 50 years ago and how about number 3တော့ရှေ့ထုတ်ပြီးတော့blend to all of sandwich in 1970s it became known as a sandwich
soft
correct and it has to be past 3 not past participle ဖြစ်ရမယ်and 4 got a description as Scrooge blend from Christmas church taken so yes taken I mean not which is taken from so which is ကိုဖြုတ်ချလိုက်တာဟုတ်ပြီနော် what does it mean Scrooge တဲ့ပြပါလဲအနောက်မှာပါတယ်လေနောက်မှာရှင်းထားတယ်
someone who doesn't like
stingy person ကိုပြောချင်တာပဲ someone who is very stingy အဲ့မှာလေကျွန်တော် Christmas Carol ရဲ့ကအဖိုးရဲ့ character အဲ့ Scrooge ရဲ့ character သိရမလားတပြားအောင်နှစ်ပြားခွာပြီးတော့လေတုံးတာလေသိဘူးလားရုပ်ရှင်ကတ်တွန်းကမှနော်သိဘူးလား
မကြည့်ဘူးချက်ဘေကားလေး
ဒီကားလေဒီမှာလေဟောဒီမှာပေးထားရတယ် Christmas Carol
ကြည့်ဘူး
You should try this one. It's also a nice movie to watch in Christmas time. နော်ဒါ Christmas ကို appreciate လို့ Christmas တော့မဟုတ်ဘူးကွာဒါလေသူမှပေးစတဲ့ message တွေကအများကြီးပဲကတ်တွန်းကားဆိုပေမဲ့ it's really great to see. It's a must နော်ကြည်တဲ့တဲ့ movie တွေမှာပါတယ်အဲ့တော့အဲ့ထဲကအဖိုးကြီးကဘယ်လောက်တော့ကက်စီနေလဲဆိုတော့ကျတော့အဲ့ဗာလေဟိုအတူကပို့လို့ရှိရင်လေတချို့ group ကပေးရမလားအကျွေးစီလေးလေအဲ့လိုမျိုးအကျွေးစီလေးအဲ့လိုမျိုးပေးရတယ်သူတို့ကြတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကပါစက်တက်ထည့်ရလားမသိဘူးကျွန်တော် tradition မှာကြာလေသူတို့ tradition မှာကြာလေမျက်စိပေါ်တင်လာတာမသိဘူးအဲ့လိုမျိုးတရေကားတွေပါမှာတုံးတယ်ဟောအဲ့လိုမျိုးလေအဲ့ဟာကိုချပြီးတော့ပြန်အောင်ယူရဲအဲ့လောက်ထိကက်စီနေတာအဲ့လိုလူမျိုးကျတော့ scrooge လို့ခေါ်တာအဲ့တော့အဲ့ရဲ့ဟိုပါပေါ့ usage လေးကအဲ့ဒီထဲကနေထုတ်ထားတာနောက်ပိုင်းကျတော့ကျတော့ a person who is very stingy ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျတော့ scrooge လို့တောင်းတယ် he is such a scrooge ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် stingy person လို့တောင်းတယ်နော် so I think you should watch this movie recommend ပေးလိုက်တာ iGCSE ပေါ့ number 5
Used.
yes which is used ဟုတ်တယ်နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ကျတော့ which is ဖြစ်ချတယ် used to make jeans correctကဲဒါဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အချိန်လေးနည်းနည်းလေးစံသေးတော့လေ listening လေးသွားလိုက်အောင်မရသေးလား listening listen to two people talking about their nickname and what is the difference in their attitude towards their nickname the nickname has been explained here so you know what is nickname right do you guys have a nickname you do have a nickname right can you
Yes.
share your nickname with us is it okay to tell
Anhว่า nickname มาต้องเรียกเราสิต้องเรียกจูจู
oh okay so is there any hidden story about your nickname
ทำเมนูเองเนาะ
that is so mean เนาะဒါတော့အရင်ရက်ဆက်တာပဲเนาะ so how about Megawa Winwa and Nura is there any nickname at home or with the friends sometimes we have nickname with our friends right not at home
It's like it's not nickname, like
Mhm.
it's such as my real in my family. It
what
just
is that the
called
name
me. Oh my god. It's such as really old, you know.
oh
Yeah.
you mean old fashioned
Yeah. I was born on Saturday, so like that had it now, right? So Nay Nwe Lwin. So it's like, oh my god.
so actually it's not a nickname it's another name right
Yeah, another name.
okay
My
so
brother called me that one only.
so Aga know that one right
No, he just only called me that one.
oh okay great
မပူနဲ့အခုညီမငါတို့ခေါ်ပေးမယ်
Don't put my young air. My call name would be all the call my bit.
Come on. Okay. So sometimes we have like a funny story behind our nickname, right? So they will discuss that in the recordings. So what is number 5? Number 5 ဖြေနေဆို number 6ကခါလေးဖြေလိုက်မယ်။ number 6ကခါလေးဖြေပြီးသွားရင်ဆိုတော့ number 5ရဲ့အဖြေသူ့လို့ရတယ်နော်။ So they have different attitudes toward their nickname. So we will fill the form at the same time, okay? So we can do 5 and 6 at the same time. So read the chart before I play this recordings. One, two, three.
Track 23. What does your name say about you? We talked to people about their names, and this is what they told us. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Thomas.
Does everyone call you Thomas, or
That's what my parents and everyone in my family calls me.
have you got a nickname?
Well, I had one when I was about 7 years old, but that was years ago. Fortunately, everyone has forgotten about it now.
What was it? Are you going to tell us?
It was Spider.
Spider?
Yes, because I was good at climbing. You know, climbing trees, climbing up the ropes in gym lessons, like Spider-Man.
I can understand why you might want to be called Tom rather than Spider.
Yes. In fact, someone called out Spider the other day in the middle of town. I just ignored them.
Hello, what's your name?
My name's Alison.
Alison. That's a nice name. Are you called Ali for short?
Yes, that's what my mum and dad call me.
Do your friends call you Ali or Alison?
Oh no, they never call me Alison.
What do they call you?
Well, they call me Tails.
Tails? Why's that?
Well, you see, when I was at primary school, there were a lot of girls in my year called Alison, so we all had a different nickname.
Yes.
Mine was Tails because my surname is Taylor.
Do you spell that Tales, like in stories?
No, for some reason, my friends write TAILS when they send me a card or a message. Don't ask me why.
Do you mind people calling you Tails?
No, I don't mind at all. When one of my friends calls me Alison, I think, who are they talking to?
So what is the difference in their attitude towards their nickname? So what is the attitude of Thomas towards his nickname? Does he like it?
No.
No.
No, he doesn't like being called by his nickname, right? And how about Alison? What is her attitude toward her nickname?
You don't mind being called.
Yes, she doesn't mind being called by her nickname, right? Okay, so let's check the answers for the message. So what is the name used at home for Thomas?
Thomas.
Yes, that's Thomas. How about his nickname?
Spider.
Yes, his nickname is
Spider.
Spiders. And what is the reason for the nickname?
Good at climbing.
Good at climbing.
Like a
Spider.
spider or Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Yes, he is good at climbing at things like a Spider-Man. So that is why he has been called like spiders and he doesn't like it, right? So how about Alison? What is the name used at home?
Ellie.
Ellie.
Ellie, yes, Ellie. How about her nickname?
Tails.
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 And how do you spell that Tails?
Tails.
Yes. So what is the reason for the nickname?
Because of the surname Taylor.
Yes, because of the surname Taylor, right? So because there are so many girls who has been called like Alison, right? So they have their nickname based on their surname, and her surname is, what is her surname?
Taylor.
Taylor. Yes, that is why her nickname is Tails, right? So did you get all the answers for 5 and 6?
Yes.
Yes. That's when you 7တော့မရတော့ဘူး ਨੇ တူရယ်နော် 7 0နောက်နေ့မှဆိုနောက်တစ်ပတ်တောက်တာမှတွေ့တော့မှာနော်ပြန်ပြီးတော့
Yeah.
နောက်တစ်ပတ်တော့ဘယ်တော့ထားမှာလဲဟို CV form ရေးတဲ့ဟာ
အင်္ဂါနေ့တောင်းထားမလားကျဲ
ဟုတ်
သုံးဘက်ပေးမယ်ဆိုပြီးချက်ပြောထားလေ
CV form က3ဘတ်မပြောပါဘူးဟဲ့
3ဘတ်မပြောပါဘူးရတယ်တောက်စာနေပဲတင် CV form မဟုတ်ပါဘူး application letter အဲ့ဒါလွယ်လေးလေရတယ်ဆိုတော့တောက်စာနေတင်ပြီနော် before the class
ဟုတ်လားသုံးဘက်တင်လို့
ဒီလောက်လေးကိုကဲအဲ့တော့အိမ်စာတစ်ခုရှိတယ်ဆိုတော့ကျွန်မအိမ်စာထပ်မပေးတော့ပါဘူးเนาะအဲ့ဒါဆိုတောက်စာနေမှာပြန်တွေ့ရအောင်မယ်ရှင်အင်္ဂါနေ့မတွေ့ရအောင်ဆိုစိတ်တော့မကောင်းအောင်เนาะ Okay, bye bye guys.
Bye bye.
See you next week. Bye bye.